There are limitations with the Kinect Depth camera. It has only 30 frames per second and has 60 to 80 milliseconds latency. The low frame rate and the long latency ruined lots of applications. This motivates our hybrid HFR Depth, which uses vision algorithm to fuse Kinect V2 and point gray camera to create high frame rate, low latency, configurable depth camera. How about our depth quality? First, we give an example of simple hand motion. Hand only waves horizontally and bends. Here is the screenshot of the playback. Compared to Kinect Depth, hybrid HFR Depth has higher frame rate and lower latency. The depth quality is high in both waving and bending. Here is another example of complex hand motion. There are hand occlusions and fingers move individually. Our hybrid HFR Depth handles both the occlusion and fan finger movements well. In this example, we embed hybrid HFR Depth in the full-size Kinect Depth, shown as full depth. Inside region of interest, we have higher frame rate and lower latency. Now let's move on to see how our depth benefits applications. First, the high frame rate and low latency depth stream helps in object tracking such as ping pong ball. In the playback, it's obvious that hybrid HFR Depth tracks a ping pong ball better because it has higher frame rate and lower latency. Second, our high frame rate depth stream helps gesture recognition. We use fingertip to draw simple geometries and use $1 gesture recognizer to classify gestures. Hybrid HFR Depth makes the recognition more accurate and makes it possible to control TV on the sofa with small gestures. High frame rate also benefits fingertip or writing. In this example, we ask user to write "Hello, God bless you." Our hybrid HFR Depth produces good quality readable writings. For other writings, if points are not connected, it's impossible to recognize. If points are connected, they still lose details. Last, with reliable prediction, hybrid HFR Depth can significantly improve the dynamic projection mapping results. In this example, projected smile face comes from hybrid HFR Depth and projected sad face comes from Kinect V2. Smile face sticks to the hand well, while sad face can hardly be projected on the hand. In this example, Pokemons need to stay on the rock to avoid shocks. Pikachu comes from our depth and Arbok comes from Kinect Depth. We give one more example of catching Pokemons. Yellow ball comes from our depth and the red ball comes from Kinect Depth. Our depth has less latency and can always catch Pokemons ahead of Kinect Depth.